Every day inside private equity firms, battles unfold that no public report can show you. Power surges through halls where chairs crease under weight far heavier than physical bodies, burdens of risk, of secrets, of ambitions burning too close to the flame. If you hold a title, president, director, manager, investor, this is your world, but it's not the one you see in glossy headlines or pitch decks. Beneath the surface, you wrestle with turmoil that cuts deeper than spreadsheets and boardroom presentations. The pressure to deliver isn't just a metric, it's a relentless force that shakes your core. Deals collapse, opportunities vanish, alliances fracture at the worst times because unseen dynamics twist every move. You feel that sting. The gnawing doubt when a new investment looks perfect on paper, but hides a lurking time bomb. The isolation when you realize your team isn't aligned, or worse, when allies become adversaries. The sleepless nights where the difference between success and ruin blurs into a cacophony of second guessing and what ifs. This is the real private equity game, the one played behind closed doors. You're not alone in this, yet you are. The system that brought you here wasn't designed for the wild edge on which you now stand. Rules crafted in other eras try to mold your decisions, but your reality doesn't fit their frame. You crave clarity, but find layers of complexity and noise instead. You're surrounded by brilliance that too often misses connection. A network of sharp minds fragmented by roles, egos, and blind spots. The truth is harsh. Most frameworks and advice offered to you are recycled, watered down, safe. Yet your problems are far from safe. Every second you rely on convention, you lose ground to those few who dare to break free from the playbook and rewrite the rules. If there's a fire burning inside you, the feeling that the way this game is played must change, that you're meant to rise beyond those invisible chains, attention becomes your weapon, because what you need isn't more input from the crowd. It's a shift so deep it rewires your approach to power, risk, and influence. Here's what you don't hear enough. The greatest transformation in private equity is not in the deals themselves, but in who you become through them. Forget vehicles, forget models, forget everything you thought defined success. What cracks the hardest cases, saves collapsing investments, and builds empires invisible to ordinary eyes is the mastery of self and connection beyond the status quo. The first breakthrough: never underestimate the solitary edge. You can't lead by consensus when the path ahead demands audacity. True leadership in private equity demands sovereign will. This means taking ownership not just of decisions, but of your mindset, free from herd thinking, free from fear of disruption. It's a ruthless discipline to question everything. Why do we do it this way? Is this metric a relic? Who profits from this norm? The moment you silence these questions, you give up control. And in private equity, control means survival. The firms that bend to comfort perish quietly. Those who challenge chaos claim place and power. Break your dependency on ease. Struggle becomes strength when choice is sovereign. Next, understand that transformation is never linear. The deals you covet, the companies you bet on, and the teams you build, they are all reflections of your capacity to redefine reality in real time. When turmoil hits, and it will, your instinct may be to retreat to old formulas. Resist that with every ounce of will. Instead, lean into disruption deeply. Seek out the threads no one else sees: an overlooked market shift, a founder's untapped potential, a competitor's blind spot. Private equity is a storm, but storms reveal essentials. Most executives shy away from volatility. You must embrace it as a source of unmatched insight and advantage. This isn't just reactive adaptation, it's proactive creation. It means moving from deal makers to reality shapers, those who make the next era inevitable. But raw power or insight isn't sustainable in isolation. Here lies the real heartache for many senior leaders: connection. The system masks this crisis with buzzwords, yet true connection, the fierce, brutally honest, boundary-breaking kind, is the missing piece beneath every challenge. Networks are often vast but hollow, filled with noise rather than essence. Finding those few who burn as you do, who wrestle with the same demons and hunger for the same breakthroughs, that's the game changer. It means ruthless selectivity, not chasing influence or status, but aligning with individuals who bring complementary fire, intelligence, and unwavering resolve. Through this selectiveness, synergy awakens. Suddenly, misaligned brilliance becomes an unstoppable force. It's why private equity firms with stellar talent fall apart. They lack these fierce, honest, aligned connections. The greatest deals and innovations aren't born in isolation. They spark and ignite where these rare links form. Patience is the acid test few talk about. Private equity moves fast by reputation, but truth is, lasting impact takes time. The long game, the unseen grind. Impatience is a poison. Many leaders die by it, rushing decisions or chasing fleeting glories. Eternity favors those who command not just transactions, but transformation. If desperation tempts you to settle for quick wins, remember, empire building is a marathon through fire, not a sprint to applause. Guard your patience fiercely. Let every setback be fuel, every delay a platform for deeper insight. When impatience strikes, let it be the signal to reconnect with your sovereign will and sharpen your questions, not the call to compromise your vision. Here's the secret: no one will hand you on a silver platter. Your real power in private equity doesn't come from chasing the ideal company or perfect timing. It comes from mastering your internal battlefield. Most leaders fight external opponents while surrendering to the chaos within. The greatest breakthrough is becoming the calm in the storm, commanding your emotions and decisions with unshakable clarity. This is how you outlast market crashes, leadership betrayals, and unforeseen crises, because no deal on earth can do that for you. Your mind and will are the ultimate private equity assets. Ask yourself, when was the last time you chose discomfort over convenience? The world around you now offers quiet slavery, comforts disguised as freedom, false equality that rewards mediocrity, rules dressed as truths that crush individual fire. This is the cage most leaders don't see. You can break this cage, but only if you are willing to burn what's safe, dismantle your past assumptions, and step into a place where the system ends and your true power begins. This isn't for the compliant or the comfortable. This is where the few who refuse to live a borrowed life gather. To find the true freedom of private equity leadership, you must find those few, align with them, and together build a network that the old world fears. Imagine an unbreakable web of rare minds. Founders, investors, builders, all connected not by location or title, but by fire and vision. This web is more than support. It's power. It's where brilliance is unleashed and the misunderstood become dominant. When you move beyond sameness, beyond borders, aligned with contrast and complement, you won't just weather private equity storms, you'll remake the very landscape. You'll become the force rewriting how deals happen, how companies grow, how true wealth springs. This is your mission beyond profits. It is becoming the architect of the future, sovereign, critical, transformative, selective, patient. Private equity isn't just about closing investments. It's about breaking out of invisible prisons built by systems that want you compliant, comfortable, constrained. You hold the key to liberation, the one that comes when you stop serving scripts and start serving your will. Behind closed doors, where no cameras reach, the greatest domain is you. The real deal is your awakening, your choice to burn rather than bend. This moment is a call. Will you settle or ascend? Will you trade your fire for fleeting ease or wield it to become more than any deal on paper could define? The power is yours, but only if you grasp it ruthlessly, connect fiercely, and play the long game with unshakable patience. Step beyond the usual. Embrace discomfort, find the few, become sovereign. Here lies the future of private equity, and beyond it, a life truly yours.